Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Cam and we are back for another class. Today we're going to keep it simple, we're going to keep it light, it'll be another beginner class. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm always going to, not always, but going to start with our wrist warm up today. It's very important. We're going to start in tabletop, slide the hands back towards the knees, and slowly rock forward and back. Do that 5 times. It's very important to warm up the wrists. We're going to put some weight on them, so it's good to give them a little bit of a warm up. Rock forward and back one more time. And then we'll switch. Fingertips pointed towards your knees, palms facing front, and then lean back. Palms can lift up here. If this isn't enough, you can bend one arm at a time. Slowly feel into the wrists, let them stretch and warm up. Now let's shake them out. And we'll come back to tabletop for some spine balancing. And this looks easier than it really is. We're going to lift our right arm, send it straight forward. At the same time, we're going to kick back our left leg straight. Breathe here. Really straighten the right arm and left leg. Send the energy forward and backwards. Straight line. Slowly release. Other side. Left arm comes up. Right leg kicks back. Engage the glutes here. Engage the shoulder as well. Try to lift the arm up maybe a bit higher. And lower. Let's meet in downward dog. Send the hips up and back. Push the ground away. It's the first downward dog of the class, so we're going to be here for a bit. Really find your downward dog. Maybe walk your dog and bend one leg at a time. Straighten one leg at a time. And then settle in. Apologies, I'm getting over a chest cold. Push the ground away here. Externally rotate the shoulders. What I mean by externally rotate the shoulders is instead of having your shoulders push up to your neck, pulling them away from your neck, trying to make them wider, trying to turn our elbows as much as we can towards the mat. A few more breaths here. Inhale, lift the right leg up. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right leg comes back up for three-legged dog. And one more time, exhale, knee to chest. Hold it here. Engage the core. Tuck your lower back. Hold the knee to your chest. Keep pushing the ground away. Finally, step the foot between the hands. Set the left knee down. Inhale, rise up for low lunge. We're going to move nice and slow today, but doesn't mean it will be easy, just slower. In fact, I think the slower classes are sometimes even harder than the quicker ones because there's not so many distractions and little movements to keep your brain busy. Keep breathing here. Pull the right hip back. Engage the left glute. Keep the lips sealed. Inhale, open up your lunge. Send the left arm forward. Right arm reaches back. Really open up your chest here. Reach that right arm back as much as you can. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, reverse. Right arm down to the left leg. Left arm reaches overhead to the back right corner of the mat. And exhale, hands down in between the hands, or in between the foot. Come up on the left toes. Heel toe the right foot forward a bit. And exhale, send the hips back for half splits. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, fold forward and down, chin to chest. Breathe here. We can rotate the foot slowly to the left and to the right. Notice how it feels in your body. If it doesn't feel good, then don't do it. You can also walk our hands to the left or to the right and fold forward and down. Do the same on the left side. Walk the hands over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Back to center one more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chin to chest. Relax the spine. Bend the right knee. The left leg. For runner's lunge. We're going to step the right foot back for plank pose. Make your adjustments for plank. Hands shoulder width apart. Pushing the ground away. Tailbone tucked. Core engaged. It's very common. I see our tailbone just dropping to the floor in plank. And this is not what we want. We want our core engaged, hold up, our lower back is tucked in, and our core is working. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your arms for chaturanga, 90 degrees. And we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, shift more forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back up to plank. And exhale, downward dog. Set the knees down, set the elbows down. Exhale, glide forward and through, nose to thumbs. Inhale, push up for upward dog. Broaden the collarbones, lengthen, separate the shoulders, pull them back. And exhale, downward dog. Push the ground away here. We're driving our head towards our thighs, opening up our upper body. Knees should be bent here, unless you get as far as your chest can go and your upper body is as open as it can be, and you can still straighten your legs, then straighten your legs. But there's no trophies for straightening your legs in downward dog. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left knee to your chest. And inhale, upward, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, and hold it here. Core is engaged. Lower back is tucked. Tailbone tucked. Pushing the ground away. Step the foot between the hands. And lower the right knee down for low lunge. Inhale, rise up. Hands are reaching overhead. Or can meet at your heart. But if they are reaching overhead, the fingertips are engaged. We're not just hanging out up here. Our hands are engaged. Like we're holding something over our head, like a basket or a beach ball, maybe a bucket of water, something you don't want to drop. Pull that left hip back, engage the right glute, stretch the hip. Now inhale, open up your lunge. Left arm back, right arm reaches forward. Really trying to open our chest up to the left side. Breathing here, lips are sealed. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Reverse your lunge. Inhale, left arm down, right arm overhead, reaching to the back left corner of the mat. And exhale, hands between the left foot. Lift, on the right toes. Heel toe the left foot forward a bit. Exhale, send the hips back for half splits. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, fold forward and down. Again, do what feels good here. You can keep the foot right where it is, or you can join me, slowly rotating to the left and right, feeling the stretch in our hamstring, the left leg. Hamstring is a huge muscle, multiple muscles in the back of your leg. So show it some love. Again, you can stay where you are. You can join me, walking your hands to the left and folding forward and down. Walk to the right side, or stay where you are, and fold forward and down. And back to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, chin to chest. Bend into that right knee or left knee, runner's lunge. Straighten the right knee and step the left leg back for plank pose once again. Going to shift forward and exhale, chaturanga. Bend the arms 90 degrees and hold for 5, 4, shift forward, 3, 2, 1, lower all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to lift everything up. Hands, the chest, the thighs. Only our hips remain on the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. And lift. And hold for 10, 9. Lift everything up. Higher. 8, 7. Lift the legs higher. Lift the chest higher. Pull the hands back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Good thing it's me counting, right? Hands underneath the shoulders. Go up on the toes. Inhale, press up the plank. Bring the feet together. We're going to step with our left leg. We're going to step over the right leg. Coming up on our side. And the left arm is going to make a counterclockwise circle over your head until you can reach over your head and stretch the left side. Wild thing. Push the ground away out of the right shoulder. Don't let it sink into your shoulder. Really push the ground away. Arch your back. Engage the glutes. Stay light on the left toes here. You don't want a lot of weight there. Should mostly be in your right foot. Bring the hand down. Plank pose. Go to the other side. Right leg steps over. Right arm. Clockwise circle overhead. The wild thing. Push the ground away out of that left shoulder. Really reach overhead to stretch the right rib cage. Hold it here. Bring the right arm down. Back to plank pose. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, come high up on the toes. Look towards your hands. You're either going to walk, step, or hop the feet in between the hands. Nice and easy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, squat down. Bring the feet wide, toes facing outwards. Like a squat. This is a movement I practice very often. It's often overlooked. A lot of people don't really do it as much as they should. But it's there. You see when a kid is playing some toys on the floor, it's almost always squatting. But you never see adults squat. Over time, as you do other things, sitting in chairs, laying down, not really using that mobility anymore. So most people lose it. That's why we squat in yoga. And that's why I keep talking, to keep you in the squat a little bit longer. If your shins are starting to burn, if you're like, man, I can't do this anymore, this is your cue to do some more squatting. You'll see plenty of people at the gym lifting weights, squatting these heavy, heavy weights, but they cannot do a deep squat. And in my opinion, that is how people get injured, because the full range of motion is so important when lifting weights. All right, that's enough of this squat talk. We'll sit our butt on the mat and come into a wide-legged forward fold. I will turn my body. You can stay where you are. My feet wide. Inhale, lengthen out through the spine. And exhale, fold forward and down. Breathe here. Keep your chin to your chest here. Allow the back of your spine, back of your neck to lengthen. From here, we're going to walk our hands over to the left side. Our left hand, left forearm comes inside the left shin. And our right arm is going to reach to the other side, trying to reach out of your arm, reach out of your shoulder. Then bring the right arm overhead to stretch the right side. Still reaching with that right arm. Opening the chest here, allowing the heart to move towards the ceiling. Bring both hands down and slowly walk the hands over to the right side. Same thing, right forearm inside of the right leg. Left arm is going to reach like something is just out of your grasp. Reaching that left arm, then bringing it overhead to stretch the left side. Rotating that chest towards the ceiling, offering up the heart. And exhale, both hands down. Back to center. Slowly push yourself back up. Bend the knees here. Take your time. I like to use my hands to manually bend the knees after they've been stretched out for so long. Now we're going to meet in half Shavasana on our back. One little thing before we end. Going to do a nice twist. Bring the left leg on top of the right. Move the hips to the left and allow the legs to fall to the right side. Left arm reaches out towards the left. Right arm can rest on the legs, or it can also be on the ground. I prefer to rest it on the legs. Breathe here. This gentle twist. No need to force anything. Just breathe. Send the breath where it needs to be. In the hips and the chest. Back to center. Slowly bring the legs up with your hands. Scooch the hips back to center. Switch sides. Right leg comes over the left. Hips scooch to the right. And the legs fall to the left side. Right arm reaches out. You can also gaze to the right as well. Left arm rests on the legs. Relax here. Really allow yourself to give in to the twist. Surrender. Release. Bring the legs back. Center. Inhale, lift the hips for bridge pose. Engage the glutes. Come up on the shoulders, bring them together. Lift the hips. And slowly release. Straighten out the legs. The palms face up towards the ceiling. Let the feet fall where they may. And breathe here. Keep the breath steady. Should be like it was when you started and how it was throughout the class. Keeping the breath steady. But we do not have to control the breath here. We can just let it flow, observe the air coming in and out of your lungs, expanding, contracting. Everything is circulating in your body. your life force, your prana circulating in your blood and breath. Explore the sensations and the atmosphere. Breath is very powerful. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like, another 10, 15 minutes. There's no time limit, no rush. I'm going to end the video here, however. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the videos, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I promise to keep the posts weekly from here on out. And I just want to thank everyone that's watching and has been supporting me. And that's all I have for you today. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, love, gratitude. Namaste.